And here you hadn't won a Grand Slam match ever before. Now you've won four, two of them against top 10 players, which you've never done before. You're like pinching yourself? Are you saying like, is this real or am I going to wake up?
I did actually a little bit at the end of the match when I was doing the post-match interview, like thinking this would be one of those times where you wake up, right? This would be one of those moments. Obviously, there were the first three matches were more than I expected to, but this one was about as hard fought as I've ever had a match before, and in my biggest match as well is pretty neat. So I definitely had a real pinch me moment, like, wow, this is hopefully real. You know, if I wake up now, I'm gonna be real upset.
We were looking to try to find the last guy who made a Grand Slam quarterfinal with like less of a pedigree than you, and we were struggling.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I don't know who it would be. But you only had two tour wins before this.
Yeah.
One of them by retirement. How did you convince yourself that you were sort of worthy of winning these matches?
I don't know. I haven't really, like, it's not like I used to put maybe more emphasis on that, like, are you good enough, are you not good enough? And now I don't really care. It's just like, you do some good things and you do some things well. And I know that I've competed with some good players. And so, you know, it's not about finding belief. It's like, I know that I'm good enough to do good things in the game. And this is confirmation for me, but it's like, I know that I serve well, and I know I can take care of my business on my serve, and I've been working on my mid-court forehand, and I'm hitting it really well, and I'm able to 1-2 a lot of the time. And if you can hold serve in this game, you can compete with anybody.
You've had an amazing week and a half. Is there at some point in the last year or two that you can pinpoint as being the turning moment of your career?
I think a big deal was playing Chung in Auckland. We had a tight contest, and I feel like I had to raise my game to even compete with him on the court. And I think that helped me a lot going into this week, and seeing that my level is, I can play a good level. And you know, being able to play a good level like that made me feel like, okay, well, maybe I can do it in 3 out of 5 sets. Maybe I can do it on a bigger stage. Maybe I can do it against other players too, and not just like one time. Maybe I am somewhere around there. And so that really helped my belief going into this week. And then each match, I kind of feel like I'm getting more confidence and sure of the things that I'm good at.
Stop playing tennis. Did somebody say, hey, his name is Tennis, he should play tennis?
My parents and my older brother played, and you know, you kind of want to do what your family does, and they were on the court, and I'm like, well, I'm going to be on the court too. And I think there was like a childhood moment where I had to pick shoes. I had to pick either non-marking or marking shoes, and the marking shoes were Spider-Man shoes, and I'm like, well, I want the Spider-Man shoes, but I also don't want to mark the court. I want to be able to play, and so I chose the generic non-marking shoes, and that was like it seems kind of anecdotal, but it was one of those moments where you kind of choose your path and choose to do something even at a young age.